Sam.
Cam. Salmon Cam.
All right, we're back with more dumb bullshit. This is trying my patience. Interesting. What? Okay.
Yeah, you blocked too early on that whiff. On the feint, I mean.
What? Okay. More dumb shit. Yes.
That's the first HP barrier skipped. Shit. She got me. Shit. Oh. You actually skipped both HP barriers that time.
Yes, that was sort of my intention. And then this last life bar, I don't know what goes on. I guess that multi-slash is blockable, right?
Yes, it's not red. And even when there's like 6 of her and they all converge on you, it's still blockable.
Would you counterblast it?
No, you would still you would block it then jump and counter.
Okay. I have a feeling we're gonna have to anticipate that.
You're okay.
you realize Mickey in this game just came in and was like, "Damn, Aqua, are you okay?"
What happened with the camera there?
I don't know. Get ready to dodge the revenge counter. Now. Okay, the Naga. Nice.
Okay.
Dodge forward. Laser.
Ah, she was down to such little health. Her revenge counter kicked in at the last possible moment. I'm so mad.
I get so antsy whenever you do that after the Spellweaver finisher, because normally if you just let the regular combo finisher happen, the revenge counter happens right then you cancel it with Spellweaver, and then I don't know when the revenge counter happens.
I don't know how I fucked that up. Whatever. I'm so mad. She was on a sliver of fucking health, dude. I don't understand this.
Because the shot locks also add to the revenge counter.
But that was like an exit I've never seen before. Maybe it's better to never trigger her revenge counter. Like, does she do the undodgeables less if I just do one combo at a time? Let's test it. Because there are some bosses, like Demix was kind of like that. You never wanted to actually trigger.
Instead of just doing one combo at a time, you can just not do the second combo finisher.
Let's just do one combo at a time. Maybe she does this a lot more often. If I don't, if I'm just patient. Okay. Wishful thinking. That is not what I wanted to do. I did not mean to press triangle. I don't know what my finger was doing. It just twitched. All right. Well, new trial. That fucked me up. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. All right. No. All right. So there's no reason to not. There's no reason to hold back.
The only thing that not triggering revenge counter does is just make her next hit easier to dodge, because she always get out of the revenge counter and then do one unblockable. And sometimes that can be hard to dodge. I noticed you're not as good dodging the revenge counter in Spellweaver. But over here you can dodge it just fine when you're not in Spellweaver. And the combo here, since you just got a regular hit combo first, over this, you can make the combo, like, pretty long. Because you're in Spellweaver. So I would say do 2 combos and then do the finish command. Oh, never mind. Okay, now do 2 combos and the finish command.
Or not. This is probably ill-advised, but...
Dodge forward. Don't spell you. Okay, thunder. Now you can spell you.
No!
Block. Thunder.
Oh.
Yeah, so when she does that last combo, you want to, as I said, jump and then block, attack.
Yeah. I just didn't even think she was going to do the cross slash. I don't think she's ever done that immediately after getting Thundogged.
Yeah, no, I wasn't talking about that. I was just talking about the combo beforehand.
Come on. You're done. Farewell. Farewell. Yes. Yes. You're done. Enough. Farewell.
What? I blocked.
You're done. Farewell.
All right, thanks for not jumping.
Farewell. Come on. Farewell. Enough. You're that's it. Go. Gotcha. Go. Gotcha. Gotcha. Ball. Enough. Go. You're done. Enough. You're done.
Thunder.
I hate that. Knowing what she's gonna do after that is so hard. Because she leaves very little time to react, and there's like everything, her whole kit is what she can do after that.
Farewell. Come on. Go. Gotcha. Go. Eat it. And now, farewell. Gotcha. 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 Ball. You're go. Enough.
Perfect. Cat blast. Good.
You're done. Farewell. That's it. Come on. You're done.
Thunder.
What the fuck? Jesus. Jesus. I should just dodge, like, just to dodge. It feels like...
Yeah, just dodge after it, and then if she does it to the unblockable, then she'll do the feint, so you'll still have time to block.
Well, it depends on the feint. There are feints that can catch my block if it's like her fast form, which is part of what
No,
makes
not-
her annoying.
No, I said your dodge.
Well, that's what I meant is... I don't know, I've been playing the same block. I meant dodge. Oh, nice, I caught her. Oh, actually, I probably should have just pressed X again.
You can probably do a good combo after this. Okay, get ready to do the finisher. This should skip the first HP barrier.
Nope.
No. Interestingly,
I don't even care if it skips it or not. Like, this is, I have this down to a science now. Yeah, see, sometimes...
Oh, you were doing 2 dodges, okay.
Although maybe that's it, yeah, I just need to do 1 dodge.
Yeah, there.
It's unfortunate. Shit.
Blizzard. Spellweaver if you can. Get her.
Yes!
Yes!
Yes! Alright, I gotta be quiet. My dad's asleep.
Oh, sorry.
Alright,
Oh wait, no, I can be loud.
Yeah, you can be loud.
Yes!
I don't care. You can
You
be
got
loud.
a tiara. You got a tiara. You got a tiara.
I beat this fucking game. It's over. Holy wait, no, hold on. Before my PS4
Save it.
explodes, save it. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. We did it, Cam. It's over.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
What
done
did
with
you
this
get?
game. I'm done with this game. Yo, I got some cool shit.
The tiara is the regular tiara is golden.
Yeah, that's kind of better,
that's the one you
actually.
just got. Yeah, that's one you just got.
Royal Pauldron. All right, I'm gonna make myself gold now. Yeah, I like that. We're gonna change the color to like a gold. Shit, how do
Is
I
there
do
a palette?
that?
Just go to the palette. Go to the palette. Select from palette. Get the closest thing to yellow,
Oh yeah. There you go.
and then try editing that.
I think that's
You
good
don't
enough.
like the yellow.
That looks pretty
Okay.
golden already.
Yeah, her straps are especially golden.
Oh,
There we go.
Cam. Oh.
You did
Didn't
it,
I get
Sam.
didn't I get new wings?
No,
Oh.
you never got new wings. Yeah, you did it. Okay, so Sam, I actually like that boss a lot, but I can't deny what I saw. It was janking you. It never did a lot of the stuff it did to you. It never did to me. So
I'll be honest with you, Cam. I think I was also just really anxious to get to Kingdom Hearts 3. Like I was unusually impatient with that boss. Like even with like Lingering Will, which took me way longer, by the way. I felt like it took a lot longer for that boss to wear me down. You know what I mean? Like
no, I get it. I do think I was actually going to tell you that, but then I saw when your counter wasn't invincible and when your block also didn't block, and I'm like, okay, I literally cannot deny what I just saw. That was a jank, and I have no idea that I've never seen that happen, and no one else.
I definitely felt like I got very unlucky in that boss fight.
Like, you know, because
in
this is
multiple
actually
ways.
like people who hate Osaka team actually still like that boss a lot, myself included.
Yeah, I mean, to be
Like,
fair, you can find jank with like KH2 bosses. It's not unique to this game, but
no,
can you
but
stand up here? I never knew.
Yes.
Oh, neat. Cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Is there, like,
there's a light
stuff
on
up
top
here?
of this pillar. It's an apple.
Oh, nice. I got a thing.
Yeah, that's intentional.
Oh man. Oh.
Yeah, like I can tell you were getting anxious, and so you were being impatient with that boss because you just wanted it over with.
Like again.
But also, it janked you.
Yeah.
So. But you know, that's the thing, Sam. You know, this is the whole reason we started this YouTube channel, is because weird things happen when we play games.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's not in the good way. So
You're right. That's true.
So, yeah, like, okay. I hope you believe me when I say, no, this is a good boss. Usually, it's just...
No. I mean, it's just Phantom Aqua. Like, I didn't have problems. Like, Phantom Aqua's a cool boss. I didn't have problems with her in the normal story. I mean, she was a little hard at first, but like, you know, you get the hang of her, and it's like, I think if I allowed myself to be more patient, I think I would have had an easier time with that boss. But like, there are cool things about it, like. The optimized punish things feel very like I got Terranort flashbacks, which sounds like a bad thing, but like that was like the coolest part of that boss was coming up with my own punish combo.
Actually, do you know? Okay, so I had my own punish combo. I didn't tell you about it. Pretty sure it does more damage. It was in my basic combo was the same as yours, but when I was in Spellweaver, I would actually start with Thundaga. And then I would do a basic combo, and I wouldn't even need to cancel it, like, because the second hit of Spellweaver's combo travels more distance, so I can catch, and Thundaga does a lot of hit stun, so I can catch her. Like, because you know, when you start with Thundaga, then you press X after that, and you go into the second hit, and so and then catch her, and then the combination of Thundaga doing a lot of magic damage in Spellweaver, plus me consistently getting 3 Spellweaver combos out, meant that did a lot more damage. What's it called? I'll be honest, I don't remember her doing the Blizzaga projectiles, but I do remember the other versions of Aqua doing it, so I was like, okay, maybe I'm just getting them mixed up. But everything else, she did the I mean, I don't know, because what she kept constantly doing to me was the attack, that last combo, the one where like 6 of her just go into you and it's all blockable, and you never really figured it out. She did that a lot to me, and that I had to spend a lot of time figuring that out. But otherwise, like, there wasn't any jank to it, and I felt that the boss was very consistent. So I liked it a lot. And at first I thought that you were being unfair and impatient with the boss, but I cannot deny that there were certainly times when it janked you. Like when she kept on doing those unblockable patterns, I'm like, okay, she's not supposed to do it that long. When you did the counter and still got. When you did the counter and still got hit, I was like, no, you're supposed to be completely invincible.
See, I thought she had done that if like you get hit in a specific way, or if it's like if you get hit by like a full revenge counter combo or something and you don't die. I had theories for why she did that, but she broke all of them. Like there were times when she would just do 2 rounds of that for the fun of it. Like, okay.
Also, here's another thing. I think we were at different levels.
Were you a higher level when you did that boss?
I was a higher level because I had actually gone and done like all the objectives, so I ended up fighting a lot more. So and this is a thing I've actually noticed, like not just with this boss, but with a lot of bosses across the entire series. If you're consistent about getting your punishes, right?
Yeah.
Like let's say you're at level 60 and you're consistent about getting your punishes, and then eventually and you punish her the same way every time, and eventually you get to her first revenge counter, and then after that she'll do the icicle commands, the eight icicles, whatever they are, right? Blizzaga burst. But imagine then if you were in my position with my higher level, right, and you're doing a lot more damage with your punishes, you end up getting to the Spellweaver phase earlier because you did enough damage to hit the HP barrier in fewer combos, and then the combo you do after the Spellweaver, even if it's the exact same, does a lot more damage, and she might not do the icicle combo. That's what happened with me, I think. I think the fact that she never did, like, I think the fact that she eventually started consistently doing the icicles on you is because you started optimizing your punishes, which meant your combos started getting consistent. And so the combo that you would do after the first phase would always put her at a certain HP. And then that puts her at the icicles. I did a lot more damage. I probably skipped that phase in my combo afterwards.
Yeah, you know what? That would make sense because she does the 6 clones attack, the Eason clones or whatever we want to call that.
Yeah.
I noticed she mostly does that on the final health bar.
Yeah.
So what would happen is like my combos would leave her at like a health bar and a half, maybe 2 health bars left, and she would do her HP barrier plus the ice thing. You probably skipped all of that, but then had to deal with her mix-up in the final health bar where she does the 6 clone attack more.
I didn't get to literally the final health bar, but I definitely did a lot more damage than you. So I think she was just get ready to do her second HP barrier, which I ran into sometimes. I've also skipped it sometimes. I think my winning thing skipped it. I would actually go back and lab this fight a lot more, but unfortunately, you can't skip the boss rush.
Yeah, that's
and I don't even have a problem with the boss rush. I actually think the boss rush is really leading up to her is really easy, but I know
it's annoying.
Like every single time I want to fight her, whether I'm successful in beating her or not, I have to go through that boss rush again. That means that I didn't ever saw this animation before. Just looking around. So yeah, that's just it. But otherwise, I hope you look like. Okay, let's be honest. Even if that boss was janking you, do you believe me that it didn't jank me?
Oh no, I believe you. Like again, this is just everything we're talking about is not unusual for Kingdom Hearts. Like there are other bosses we've both experienced where they do different weird shit depending on how much health they have left and how much damage your combos are doing. You know, that's not.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the counter that wasn't invincible. You know?
Oh no. I mean, again, like 99 times out of 100 it works. It's just for whatever reason it fucked me that one time. Maybe I was off by a frame. I don't know, but.
But what I'm saying is, this is when I saw this boss, like, this is how I felt, because I was going into this from Birth by Sleep. That was actually the last game I had played before going into this, because I actually I played the HD releases right on PS3, not PS4. It's on PS3. Oh no! Actually, the last game I played going into this was on Birth by Sleep. It was Dream Up Distance. So never mind that. But I was thinking of Birth by Sleep because in Birth by Sleep, and honestly, Dream Up Distance too. They didn't have revenge counters, enemies broke our combos randomly, and then you had to do all that weird stuff. This game, the rest of the game, the regular Phantom Aqua pots showed me that they learned about revenge counters and all that stuff, and I got hyped. But, when you think of the super bosses in Birth by Sleep, you think of Vanitas Remnant and Mysterious Figure, aka Young Xehanort. You know that now?
Yeah.
I still would not say those were good fights.
Those were absolutely bullshit. Those are way worse than this. At least I beat, let's see, including this episode, that boss still is only 3 episodes? 4 if you count the boss rush leading up to it. That's not, that's a decent amount of time, but by the standards of the bosses I've faced before, that's not that long. I've probably spent more time per Vanitas fight than on this one Aqua.
Yeah, you spent more time on story Vanitas than on this super boss. So
Vanitas is still by far the worst boss in the series.
What I'm saying is,
I got salty, but Vanitas is way worse.
Oh man, it was really funny when Vanitas made a cameo in Dream Drop Distance, and you got so bad.
Yeah, I got Vietnam flashbacks for a second. That was
but-
oof.
Well, what I'm saying is that when I saw this, I'm like, you know, I was like, okay, so this was the final thing that convinced me that okay, KHG is gonna be good, because this was the super boss, and I found it to be a consistent, fun challenge. And you know, like nothing like Vanitas Tournament or Young Zayn, or even if they technically did things that look similar, because you know there are attacks where there's just 10 different Aquas attacking you, just like that famous gif of Birth by Sleep with the 10 different Young Xehanorts attacking Terra. But you know, in this game, it's intimidating. But it's simple because you have an omnidirectional block, so you just say, okay, I can just block this attack, and it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
There's never actually any moment.
God,
where
imagine
there's,
if I had to fight Phantom Aqua as Terra.
Yeah, like there's never actually any moment when there's like multiple Aquas that you can't block it. Okay, the projectiles, you have to actually dodge the projectiles. But when she does the physical attacks, you just block it, and it's no big deal. When when there's one Aqua and she's red, that's when you have to worry. But that's the other thing I liked. I liked the very clear indicator that something's unblockable.
Yes.
Now that's not a hard and fast rule for the series. It's still going to be a per boss thing, that some bosses are going to have unblockables and you're going to have to figure out what it is. But it's at least consistent within the... Yeah, but it's at least consistent within the fight.
Yes.
That for her red attacks are unblockable, and I'm like, that is so good. Like I don't have to experiment and be like, let me think. Like it's like, okay, no, that's why those are red, especially since she has those same attacks in her regular form, but they're not red. they actually just look like Aqua's regular attacks. Like her red one, her red physical attacks, those are actually just Aqua's regular attacks, just with a red aura around it, so you can't really see it. And then
she also has like distinct voice lines for all of the unblockables.
Yeah, her red projectiles, which I'm glad you realize that you can just wait and react to them, because they are very choreographed. She goes, "Let's go." That's actually the Spellweaver combo finisher.
Yeah.
So when she does that in her regular Phantom Aqua fights, that's blockable, because that's just a Spellweaver finisher. And it's only in this one where it's a, unblockable thing. I also I really like the Spellweaver phase, actually. Just the defense combo you have to make up to counter her combo, it's just really fun to me.
Yeah, no, that was fine. And except
Yeah,
in the
you
couple
figured that
times
out.
except in the couple times it janked me, it was like cool.
Yeah.
You know, looking back at the boss with a clear mind, it's really not that bad of a boss. It's just brutal and kind of janky.
Yeah, but also, Sam, can you like, you said it was brutal. Like, think about it, Sam. This is a Disney game. Why is a boss like that doing in a Disney game?
Really.
I love Kingdom Hearts' approach to difficulty, because it's like, that's what it is. It's they're allowed to be that hard because, one, it's not in the story, so most people don't even have to fight it. I mean, all you get is a tiara, you know? Nice. Treasure chest over there.
Oh, shit.
And there we go. You got all the treasures in World of Thin, and a new mini thing, though I don't think she'd wear it, because the tiara is way better, but...
It's her white bow.
Yeah. What was I even saying? Like, yeah, like I love the
intense
approach
bosses
to
in Disney games.
Yeah, I love the approach to difficulty, because they're like, okay, so since this stuff isn't in the story, and it's also in a mode that most people won't pick, especially in this game, because you critically you have to unlock, we're allowed to make this hard. By the way, some people say that this boss on beginner mode is harder than the final boss on critical mode. I've never played beginner mode. I don't know if that's true, but
Interesting.
aren't you glad that you beat it on critical mode? Like, come
Yes.
on, Sam. Like, you didn't just beat the hardest boss in the game. You beat it on critical mode. You are beyond ready for 3, Sam. Everything, like, especially that boss. Like, the people that I know that have not played that boss have had more problems with Kingdom Hearts 3 than the people that I know that have, because this boss, like, cause you don't remember how Julius, despite being a bonus boss, taught you a new mechanic?
Yeah.
Do you remember the mechanic?
I don't remember the name of it, but it's like the opposite of a revenge counter. It's like if you hit him enough.
I didn't tell you the name.
I thought you did actually.
I mean, I might have told you off recording.
Yeah, but it's you could mention it on recording, I guess. But like,
it's I think the KH wiki calls it reaction endurance. But I don't. That's not the name I heard first.
yeah, you had some other name for it. It was like something. I don't even remember.
I did tell you that Tails has a similar mechanic, and it's called Iron Stance there. But let me see.
It was reaction endurance. What was it? I don't know. I forget what it is now. But basically, the idea is like,
stagger endurance. Stagger endurance.
Yes.
That's the name that I use. Stagger endurance.
yeah. So that is basically, just I guess to refresh anyone who's watching this. That was if you hit Julius enough in a short time frame, which you can do really easily with certain spells like Balloonra or was it called Meteor Shower? What was the meteor spell I had?
It was Meteor Crash.
Okay. But spells like that, which hit him multiple times really quickly. If you hit him enough, he gets like stunned, and then you get a free combo off of him.
And it's consistent how like, it's not that he randomly gets stunned. It's a consistent amount of attacks you need to do to stagger him. Even though that was a super boss, that you had to make use of that mechanic to win, and so now you know that mechanic going forward. So you can sort of see that super boss as a tutorial for the series, because the games build off each other. It's the same here. Now you are perfectly capable of being like, okay, sometimes it's not better to counter, sometimes it's better to jump out of my block or dodge out of my block. And now you know, okay, I can counter and then block again. Yeah. So that I can get but that's really important.
The defensive combos is basically what I would call all of this. It's a tutorial for defensive combos.
Yeah, you have to learn to actually properly use your defense in this. By the way, so this is what I kept leading you on, but you never discovered it. But it was fine because you found your own answer. The phase where she just slowly walks, and then you decided to just do shot locks. What you're supposed to do? I mean, not supposed to, because you can just shot lock it. That's fine. But what you're supposed to do if you don't have shot lock, right? Mm-hmm. Like you're out of focus or whatever, and you don't have lasers. You attack, and then you cancel the attack. Then you try to punish, and then you cancel that, and you basically with a dodge, and you basically do attack dodge, like 3 times I think, until she finally gets staggered.
Interesting.
So basically, it's she keeps teleporting out, and then you keep dodging her counters. But that is what she's supposed to do. That's why if you get one attack and then dodge, then you have enough time to get a shot lock out, because she's waiting for you to attack her again, so that you can do another one. But then you could still, no matter how many times you attack, you could always cancel the dodge. So that's the point. The point is attack dodge, boom, I got a combo. Eventually. I think it's 3 repetitions. I also thought that it was based on how many times you teleported beforehand. That's why I told you to wait for the 3rd one, but that didn't work, so I was just wrong on that. I'm wrong sometimes. Spare me, Ari. I love you, Ari. Don't hate me. I mean, am I usually wrong for this series? I'm wrong like once a game.
Not for this series.
I'm wrong like once
it's-
a game on
it
the
was
series.
it was funnier for Resident Evil because you were wrong more often, and when you were wrong, it was hilarious. Like
Yeah.
you'd be wrong in ways that just
Well,
absolutely
okay,
screw Ari over. Like with the fucking
You and I found it
ro-
hilarious.
The room with the hunters. I mean, Ari didn't really find it that funny, but that's because she was the one who usually gets the short end
I
of
mean,
the
no.
stick there.
The thing is, I was wrong even on myself. Also, I wasn't that wrong for Resident Evil 4, so it's like whatever. It's just
Well,
that
that's
you know,
Resident Evil 4.
yeah, that's the one I played the most.
Yeah.
But you know, like that's a completely different conversation. This is Kingdom Hearts. Basically, this game made me realize, yeah, KH3 is gonna be good.
Yeah. Oh, and
And-
by the way, you don't have to worry. Despite my salt on this boss, I am still hella hype for KH3. I'm even more hype now because like we're gonna actually play it next. But
Yeah.
like
I will say that, and like any like, I'm not gonna say you're not gonna run to jank on KH3, because even I have run to jank on KH3 just as much as I have on 1 and 2.
yeah, I mean I've
but
run into jank in
I will
every
say,
game, so you know what
I will say that you're probably not going to what's it called, get hit with the same jank, because what's it called, situation commands are in 3, but they work a little bit differently. Sora's attacks don't whiff nearly as much as Aqua's attacks whiff.
Yeah, her hitboxes are weird.
It's because they use the same exact animations from Birth by Sleep, and they're not really good animations.
Yeah, like her uppercut is like bad. All of Sora's uppercut attacks are really fucking good, and you could see like when I was fighting Demon Tide, I would try to uppercut him, and it would just keep missing because it's slow as fuck, and you can't like it doesn't track very well, and it's got a big startup because she like loops twice, like she like flips around and shit.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
then
know,
on
it's
top
just
of that,
not a very good attack.
Top of that, you don't even have Combo Master to correct it.
Yeah, like Sora, like the other thing about this game, like again, like I didn't have Second Chance, I didn't have Leaf Bracer. These are all things I presume are in KH3.
Yes, they are
So-
in KH3, and by the way, unlike Kingdom Hearts 2,
Oh, I didn't know you could
in Kingdom
stand
Hearts, I didn't know either. In Kingdom Hearts 2, you when you do a level 1 run, and you probably will eventually do a level 1 run of the entire series, because it's not nearly as nightmarish as it sounds.
Yeah.
I mean the numbered series. You're not going to do a level 1 run of Birth by Sleep.
Yeah, fuck that.
I mean, you
We're
might, because actually, level 1 run of Birth by Sleep is actually easier than regular run. I told you that, right?
You did, yes. I think the main thing I'd want to do with Birth by Sleep is beat the bonus boss. Like,
Yeah.
That's the main thing. Other than that, I'm like not super enthusiastic about returning to the game. But then again, I already know like a lot of the surprises. and shit,
We
so
might
it's like-
we might eventually go back and do the bonus boss, because you kind of know how to actually beat them. Because I've told you. But what I was saying was, in Kingdom Hearts 2 on level 1, you cannot get Second Chance or Once More at all.
Oof.
So, because those are level up abilities. So
Yeah.
you have to just not get hit, or if you get hit, then you better get hit by an attack that doesn't kill you, which is fine, because it's not like you have 0 defense on KH2. You do have defense, and you have armor and accessories, and especially the ribbon and grand ribbon, which even give you physical resistance on top of defense.
Mhm.
In Kingdom Hearts 1, it's different. In Kingdom Hearts 1 is, because it's the first game, it's a little bit weird. Kingdom Hearts 1 was designed that you will get hit sometimes. Like look at Sephiroth, right?
Yeah.
You are not dodging all of Sephiroth's attacks, and it's fine, because
Because
if
Cure
you-
is
if-
so fucking good in that game.
yeah. If you can cure as much as you want, because it only costs 2 MP.
I will
And-
say, as I do like the MP system used for future games, but I would actually be really interested in seeing like the more action gamey philosophy they take with KH3 applied to a magic system from KH1. Like
Sam,
I think you could make that interesting without it being too easy.
Sam, I'm okay with the MP system they use nowadays. But I have always said that Kingdom Hearts 1 has the best MP system. Like
Yeah.
that is my like. In fact, they could just bring back the Kingdom Hearts MP system and then also just have Cure cost all your MP,
Yeah.
and that would still be fine.
Yeah.
But what what I was gonna say is about like so in Kingdom Hearts 1 it's designed so that you will get hit sometimes, like Sephiroth. Yeah, that's a bonus boss. But then what about Final Ansem? You're not dodging all
Yeah, you're
Final
not dodging
Ansem's
Final
attacks.
Ansem.
You're flying. You don't have any invincible options.
Yeah.
So what the level 1, what the EXP 0 ability in Kingdom Hearts 1 actually gives you second chance and once more on top of it. So
Nice.
so a level 1 run of Kingdom Hearts 1, it's possible to get second chance once more. Level 1 run of Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance, it's still possible because they're not tied to level in that game. Level 1 run of Kingdom Hearts 2, not possible. Kingdom Hearts 3, I'm not going to tell you how, but you can actually, in a way, get second chance and once more, even at level 1. And it makes it so much more bearable.
Yeah.
And I will actually put it above KH2 for that. But also, you're not going to do a level 1 run of Kingdom Hearts 3. What we are going to do, guys, I will say this right now.
We are going to do pro codes, I think, right? Is that what you were
We're
about to
going to
say?
do critical mode pro codes. We're not going to do all pro codes. I'm going to give Sam control of the pro codes, but we will choose to enable pro codes at our leisure. And Sam will play around with that when we get to Kingdom Hearts 3. And, Sam doesn't know how pro codes work, so...
Yeah, well, that'll be something... There'll be a bunch of new shit when we get to KH3, and that'll be something we will explore.
Yeah. Like, this is the last video for 0.2, so any final thoughts, Sam?
I'm really hype, and I mean, like... Again, despite my salt, this is still an excellent game. It's beautiful as fuck. It's amazing how hard they went on this, like... short-ass game that a bunch of people probably never played because it's just ground zeros essentially.
Yeah.
I'm really hype, and like, yeah, I totally see why like you were hype for KH3 after playing this game, because it is just a numbered title. It's just a lot simplified compared to what I assume KH3 is like, and even then, not by that much.
KH3 doesn't have the item limit either. Like,
okay, good.
I have never known about that mechanic. That's a weird mechanic
That's
that they
really
just never
weird,
tell you
yeah.
about. But yeah, keep going.
But yeah, I think they put a lot of work and effort into this game, and I'm excited to see what happens to Aqua. I mean, I kind of know a little bit because there's some spoilers in the trailer that I saw like a million years ago. Like the Aqua Norded thing. Like I know why that's a big deal now. I don't really know what the context is for that. But like, I know enough of Kingdom Hearts where it's like, oh fuck, that really sucks. Like, oh shit. But I mean, I don't know. Well, I think the real question is, how does that get resolved?
Yeah.
So I'm like really excited. I can't wait for KH3. It's gonna be a fucking blast. It's gonna take 9 million years, and I would not be surprised if it's like 200 episodes. But KH2 was almost 200 episodes.
As soon as I get the mixer back, we're gonna do Kingdom Hearts 3, and also Sam, you're gonna have to get all these episodes up and off your hard drive.
Yeah.
Before Kingdom Hearts 3, but that's fine because we have actually been uploading these as we play them. So
yeah, I don't have many uploads.
It's actually possible for us to start Kingdom Hearts 3 like this week, so
yeah,
it's gonna be pretty cool. But yeah, so that's it. Say goodbye to Kingdom Hearts 0.2. Say goodbye to Aqua, and
and we will see her in KH3, but we will also see everyone else in KH3. So
yeah.
But yeah, we will see you, and we will see you guys coming up in KH3. So be on the lookout for that. Until then, see you next time.
See ya.